next housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother Niger No Lose Guard house is Chizoba.
Onyeka was just praying like the way she just did. She was just praying like, okay, let it not be this person, let it not be this person, and then it ended up now being Chizoba. And what made the situation even crazier is the fact that Chizoba just kind of like was mourning, I mean, feeling really bad for Ben's exit, only for her to follow. You guys are not nice, so you people sent a whole ship home. Ha. So yeah, let's talk about today's like the live eviction show and all the questions that Ebuka asked. He literally, would I call it breaking of tables? He says he asked so many questions that I feel would amounts to something. So let's talk about how the live eviction show went. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Someone said you are disappointed. Is it in the Esther, do you mean like for the eviction? That's Ben's sorry, choose about eviction, or what are you disappointed in? For me, I was thinking that they were going to evict sorry, 3 people, and they did not do that. That's the only thing that I was like, okay, what's going on? There's so many people in the house, and I was expecting a triple eviction. So let's talk about the first major question that was asked. It was to Kassia. Ibuka asked Kassia about the Oyeka situation. That was it a feeling, or was that what she told you? Like the things that she said, that's the things that Kassia said. And then first of all, Kassia was now what's going on? My village people. So first of all, Kassia was like, there were 2 different conversations, and while she was still trying to like address the whole thing further, I don't know why Kelly Ray interrupted. I feel like that was the beginning of her confusion because he was saying something, she didn't hear him, and she was now attending to him. So there was a whole stuttering going on there. Let me just play it for you guys to see.
It's 2 different conversations. She told me that it was a strategy.
The part about her wanting to be friends with the twins.
It was a feeling.
Where did the feeling come from?
What? What's that?
So I think the what do they call it? The distraction kind of just made the whole thing like a little bit like scattered, and this was where Kassia was still even trying to put together her thought process, right? And then obviously Ebuka still tries to find out what's up because to him, I think his own issue was that there was no like they didn't have time, so he wanted the whole thing to be said, and that distraction, like I said, while she was answering the question and still talking to Kelly Ray, the whole thing just made Ebuka like, talk to me. I need to, move on to the next person. Yeah, we don't have that much time for that. So she now continued. Hold on. So Kassia now explained that Oyeka told her that this was her strategy. Her strategy was like prognosing in people's businesses and just going around and just being in everybody's business. Yeah, and then that's basically what the conversation was about at this point.
It was just a feeling you had.
Yes,
she didn't tell you that.
After she told me that it was the whole strategy thing, so I just felt like.
What did she say was the strategy?
What
did she say the strategy was?
I just want to tell you everything that.
We don't have time. I need to get to the point.
What she said was that her being in everybody's business.
So she just reiterated that her being in everybody's business was what she said was her strategy, right? So for me, yeah, this is the same thing that she has been saying since that Oyeka said being in everybody's business is her strategy. And for the one year handy part, Ibuka asked her what of that part, the whole one year handy, just being friends with them as a strategy or trying to use them or being close to them because of their fan base or anything. So she now said that Oyeka once told her that when she was up and Victoria was not up, she told her that Victoria's fans will save her. So with that, I just felt like this person is just all about strategy. So it means that this person kind of like maybe your relationship with other people is also not clean or also not pure for you to be thinking like this. And then during the week, she also mentioned other things. Even in the parrot revelation, she also mentioned other things that Onyeka did that was questionable, and that's why she was like looking at their friendship like it's not genuine. One of it being that Onyeka spoke to her about her issue with Wani, and she's like, "We're not close. Why is Onyeka talking to me about an issue that she's having with her friend?" So there are so many instances that made her come to that conclusion. But tonight, she did not express herself as much. But for me, because I've watched it, I did understand what she was trying to say, or where she was coming from. I don't really think it's a case of lying or anything. I just think that is a thing of, oh, what were you told, what did you feel? And for the most part, she said she felt like their friendship was not real, not that this is what Onyeka told her. So it's a lot of things actually. Let me just bring out the the last part of the conversation.
How does it mean she's sucking up to someone to stay?
She mentioned to me that since I was up and Victoria was not up, so Victoria's fans would vote for me. So I felt like she was being too strategic in everything she does in this.
Do you have a strategy?
No.
See the way Ebuka looked at her after asking her, do you have a strategy? She said no. Ebuka is like, are you more like, are you sure? But obviously he cannot just like go out her and say what it is, yeah. So we know obviously that their strategy is to not tell the housemates that they're married, and there was no way she was going to reveal that. So I expected her to say no to that. So she just said no. Now who then catch your strategy with the team? If they don't catch your strategy, but if they find you out, you are on your own, and they have refused to lose guard. Yeah. Someone said, Goma said she said she doesn't have a strategy. Yeah, she said she doesn't have, and then because I was just looking at her like side eye kind of thing. You know you do have, but it's fine, it's fine. Kassia did not lie because did not allow her to express herself. Yeah, I don't blame Ebuka, to be honest. Like I said, it was that conversation she was having with Kelly Ray that just made Ebuka like, okay, we need to hear from you, not the side talk. And then he was rushing her. She was not able to explain. When during live eviction shows, you have to be straight to the point. You get so, but yeah. Moving on, we now had a question thrown to what's his name, Sean. For Sean, Ebuka just asked him about the status of their relationship. That this babe said you guys are in a relationship. She said you're her boyfriend in the house. So is that the case? And he's like, they're dating. That he will not really use that term, but they're dating, and he's fine. If he's fine with the tag, but for him, he's just going to say that they're dating and they are exclusive in the house. They are exclusive in the house.
Put a title to it last week. You say she's your girlfriend in the house.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Are you her boyfriend?
Not officially. That will probably be on the outside, but we're definitely dating, yeah, for sure. Like I'm exclusive to her in the house.
Is it because facial expressions when he asks his housemates a question, you just be like, and you now feel the need to explain more. So I think Sean did not want to sound like he was now not agreeing to what one he said, or it can be embarrassing if a babe says something and you're saying another thing. So he was just trying to express that, oh, we are dating. Although dating is just like, oh, we're still trying to see what's up. So there's no official tag to it until they leave the house, right? So next was now directed to Wani, and it was Wani's conversation with Sean. Hold on. With Sean.
I'm happy that Sean is very.
Okay, so basically, Wani was talking about. Maybe can ask her a question. They had a conversation about respect in the house, and she said that she's happy that Sean is respectful in the house, and unlike Suj and Tofa were the examples that she gave, unlike Suj and Tofa, and she was not explaining herself in this situation, and Nelly just looked at her like again. I think that was the look she was trying to get, like what again.
I'm happy that Sean is very respectable.
Unlike some people have made some moves that might not be so respectable to their women, and it's obvious everybody knows that how to might have danced or slapped a naked ass. I don't think that was fair, and yeah, that's.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see? If I let me even take this back a bit, to see Nelly's facial expression. Nelly was just like, like what again? I think that was her own facial expression. The only good thing is that Wani expresses herself very well. So I like how she's able to answer the questions as regards what she said and just be very obvious about like this is what I said. But like yo, leave these people alone now. I'm sure at this point Nelly will be like, leave me alone. What's going on? She didn't pick a fight with her for the other one she said about her surgery or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe she might pick a fight now. And if she picks a fight at this point, it will be valid to be honest. Because like, this is like how many times you've heard this person talking about you, or this person's conversation about you has been brought out in the open. So people kind of ask her like, what is the whole respect thing about? Because for you and Sean, you guys have had conversations where you've said that he's not respecting you. Do you get? So how come you're now saying he's respectful and these other people are not? So she now explained that respect in terms of not flirting with other babes and just like respecting boundaries in your relationship or your situationship. That's what she meant by respect. And in the aspect of us them having arguments and being rude to each other, that one doesn't really count like that. So that's not the respect that she is referring to. She gets, that's just what she said.
When I say respect, I mean like how you react with other women when you're in a relationship or dating somebody in the house. And me, I can say for a fact I know that Sean has been good with other women, and that's it.
Okay, so that was Wani's own question. And Ebukana went on to Ozee, and he was going to ask him the question about him saying that Victoria wanted to kiss him. So Ebukana asked him, what was that? What was that about? And Ozee was like, Ozee was just saying that she did not and I did not. Get as a dick talk the whole thing. Let me bring up the conversation first. But you guys remember when Ozee told Ozee about it yesterday, right?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything
Why is that?
because I knew wasn't going to, and I knew I wasn't going to.
What does that mean? I'm not sure. Because you said she wanted to. Don't you see how that promotes the situation?
You can promote anything to anybody, Me, I know my boundaries.
You know your boundaries by not stopping things when they should be stopped?
I like how Ebuka asked him, your boundaries by not stopping things when they should be stopped. Like, if you say you know your boundaries and you're letting these things happen, you're leading these people on. So how is that knowing your boundaries when certain things are happening? So this was just Ebuka trying to understand what happened there, and that's when Ozee was like, it didn't happen. She wasn't going to do it. I like that he cleared that she wasn't going to do it, and he wasn't going to do it because he wasn't going to do it because yesterday he made it feel like, oh, she wanted to, but he did not want to. I feel like they actually the way he set his mouth, yeah, almost like he was going to receive it if it happened. But as it didn't happen, we can't say. So let's just leave it at that. And then just about the whole boundaries thing, which we have been talking about, or the leading people on thing, which we have been talking about, and he just talked about that. And then for Victoria, Rebecca asked her like, okay, what happened there? And she was like, she was not going to kiss him. That she just asked me a question that if I kiss you now, what will happen? And then she now explained that she now said she was tipsy. Rebecca now his normal facial expressions. We need to get a bigger view of Rebecca's facial expressions. We need to make memes out of it. We need to turn them. We need to turn them into memes at this point.
So it was a question, and I said, if I kiss you, what would you do? Not that I tried to kiss you.
And then what happened?
Nothing, obviously.
What was his answer?
Nothing happened. He just smiled and he was like, I honestly cannot remember because I had a lot to drink.
We need Ebuka's facial expressions or his expressions as memes at this point. So like, it's almost like you guys always use the tipsy narrative to like respond. That's basically what I was trying to say. But in my opinion, I feel like both of them, in a way, wanted it, but everybody just they hold themselves. Well, in fact, let's just move on from that. We already analyzed it yesterday, so let's not deep it. So Ebukana asked OC a question, and OC threw the question back to him somehow. So he asked OC about the Ben situation. You guys know that him himself and his brother. I think him and his brother nominated Ben, right? So Ben felt like these people they want to really send me out of the house. And Ebukana linked it to Chizoba in a way. And also was like, really? And he now said that if he wants to get rid of Ben, it's not because of Chizoba, that is coming from a competition standpoint, right? Oh, okay. Why is some not loading? Okay, let me take this back so you can see it better.
Trying to get rid of Ben?
Me? Really? Why would I be trying to get rid of Ben? If I was trying to get rid of Ben, it's from a competition standpoint in the game, not because of Chizoba. You know this.
Is he competition? Is that what you're saying?
As a Big Brother contestant.
They asked OC, they throw the question back. OC say, how would I be trying to get rid of Ben? If I'm trying to get rid of Ben, it's from the competition standpoint. You know this. You better don't carry people come to the house. So yeah, he just answered the question from that perspective. Ebuka now threw the question to Ben, like, did he feel some type of way? Is he still feeling some type of way about the situation? Yeah, and he said, yeah, that it made him feel somehow. And from his own angle, he has told OC before that one reason why he will not target OC in terms of nominations is that OC is close with Chizoba, and he knows that if OC leaves, Chizoba will be sad or she'll feel bad. So from just because of that extended relationship and being a family ship that they have, that's why OC is not a target to him. So in that kind of situation, you not be feeling like for me, I'm not a target to this person, be feeling bad about it, right? So let me just bring up the part where he addressed the situation. Yeah, one family, this their in-law ship have been a situation.
To me, just like one family, just said let's that guy this boy. Do you get
I mean, you're supposed to be brother-in-law, so I don't know. Were you surprised by that?
I was even telling Big Brother that I see him like as an extension of I won't want to take him out just because if he does, he's gonna make sure about down.
So yeah, I actually feel bad for him. Like, him just having their back and them just like putting him up. Although the reason they put him up has nothing to do with Chizoba. It's just like, okay, this person, I feel like if I stand with this person, I stand a chance at like being saved. So it's from a strategy point. But yeah, Ben just felt bad because he was seeing them differently. And then this was the point where they now came and evicted. Ebuka now said that Ben, you have been evicted. The way Ebuka said it, I say, Ebuka, you're not nice. Normally he used to say the next housemate to be evicted and he called the person's name. This time around, he called his name first. It was like, Ben, you have, that kind of thing where you now be having small hope that this one is changing the way he's talking. Maybe I've been saved or something. And then he not told him you've been evicted. I say, she's about wanted to cry. In fact, she was already, that kind of cry face that she already had the teary. She already had the teary face. Let me bring it out so that you guys can see how much tension Ebuka puts there.
Ben, you have been evicted.
Oh, so you guys, this is when Ben was evicted from the Big Brother Ninja house. Ben has been evicted. After that, Ebuka kind of asked him when he came out of the house about his situation with Chizoba. What's that, going to be? And his answer was actually quite nice. He just said, this is somebody that he holds in high esteem and he's rooting for her. He doesn't want her to come out now. He's rooting for her. And when they come out, they'll now take it from there. The audience, they were doing all. I was like, you sent them home. What are you all in there? No all. You're not allowed to all anything because you you have sent them home. So yeah.
I'm going to root for her moving forward, and I don't even want her to come now to get. So I want her to get to the finals. I'm not only saying that I'm rooting for Chizoba. So and then moving forward, she's a good girl. And then when she comes out, we'll take it forward from there.
So yeah, he's rooting for her. He said he was rooting for her, only for her to now join him next as a child. It did not even take long after he mentioned that he's rooting for her. And then Abel kind of went back in to do the next eviction, which was hers. That's like, let me just play it again. Sorry guys, those that didn't watch it.
To be evicted from the Big Brother Niger No Lose Guard house is Chizoba.
Chai. So, to be honest, Big Brother, so many of them were up, and the fact that so many of them were up, I was thinking that the eviction would be like 3 or 4 safe. I thought it was going to be like a clean sweep, only for them to go and do 2. I say, I don't know. I guess it's because if the house gets emptier than it is already, it's going to get worse. The situation is already bad as it is. So imagine the house being very empty. There'll be nothing to watch again. Maybe, or because this is the dual season and there were so many of them, that's why he's operating like this. I don't know. With the way it's going, we might end up having like top 10. Or yeah, okay, there are 2 weeks. 2 weeks to evict before the final week. There are 3 weeks remaining, 2 weeks to evict before the final week. So maybe we'll have top 8, or I don't think it will be business as usual. But let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. And then when Chizoba came out, she also spoke about like Ben, like, okay, when they go out, you'll see what's up. She actually does like him, and she said she's rooting for her sister to win the money. So one more person that is rooting for, one person from that that's rooting for Monica has come out.
I've gotten to know Ben, and he really has a very big spot in my heart. And we said when we leave the show, we'll see where it goes. Yeah, I would have loved to see it to the end, but now I'm out. I'm rooting for my sister to win. That's what matters to me now.
Yeah, of course. That was obviously the reason why they did not push for Chizoba. So every duo is trying to be strategic. They are moving strategically in a way, and the idea is to take away one of the duo and give the other duo a higher chance. So this week, I think most of Oyeka's fans were rooting for Ozee instead, and not Chizoba, and I think that's why she went home. So now all the focus will be on Oyeka for the finale. So that's what the situation is. There's so much going on in the comment sections, like arguments. Something I would like to see the voting poll. Yeah, let me bring that up. That was the next thing I was going to bring up for you guys to see. Yeah. Hold on. So they only showed bottom 3, which is very boring. That's boring in my opinion. Like we need to see more. We need to see more. I already knew this bottom. The people that came out in the bottom 3. I already knew what it was going to be. Momo, this percentage is not percentage. Just imagine 3.94. At 3.0. Yeah, 3.94. The gap that Ben gave Chizoba is plenty. 7.4. The gap between Suj and Ben is not even a lot. So they really did not go all out for Chizoba. And I guess maybe Chizoba doesn't have a lot of fans. So that duo was basically being carried by Onyeka, and then the ones that are supporting Chizoba also tried to support Onyeka for the win and stuff. So yeah, this is what they showed us. So later on, at the end of everything, Abel kind of went on to Ebuka went on to like, just give them small tension, like shake them a bit, like okay, just make them shake a bit. So he now called Tofa's name and he now told him you are safe, called Sean's name, told him you are safe. When he called Tofa, sorry, when he called Tofa, the shout in the background was like, why you all screaming like that? Is that how much you like him? And then he now said you're safe. Anita's facial expression was like relief, like fear and relief. And then the same thing with Sean when he said you're safe. Sean was like, but one he was like, more like thank God, thank you Jesus, kind of thing. They were the ones that were scared.
So far, you are safe, Blizzard. Sean, you have been saved, Blizzard.
So yeah, everybody just happy for their sheep. Like, okay, my guy, my boo in the house is safe, is safe, is safe. All I want to get boo for the house. Let me see if I can read a few comments. Um, yeah, if you actually follow online, even the official page was rooting for like Ozee. Some voted for Chizoba, some voted for some. I'm not saying I don't know if they actually did, but they said they were going to. So and they were rooting for them as a strategic move. Yeah. So who I would have been Kassia if I was saying what's staying in her defense is not a lie. I think maybe he just asked to clarify. I think what I'm going to do is just to go back and get the parrot video. Yeah, parrot situation because I posted it here. The parrot video and also where she was having a conversation with Kelly Ray, so that we would let's just go back to that and hear what was said because I think the mix up has made us like even just be all confused about the situation. What about I'm to believe we are living among such hey, what's going on? If you have sense and Jesus. Okay, so that's how we move, my darling. At least we gave it us something. So let's just leave all of that. This is where I'll end this video. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Spread love or violence or battles, anyone.